The goal isn't to become impossible to trigger. The goal is to stop making your triggered state someone else's steering wheel. Welcome back to Alchemy of the Dark Feminine with your host, Grayson Kahn. Today, I have something very deep that I would love to share with all of you, and yeah, let's just get into it. One of the biggest misconceptions in healing is that you'll stop feeling activated. That's not what happened to me. My body still felt activated. My heart was racing, but something profound had changed. I didn't abandon myself, okay? So before I get into this story of this verbally aggressive customer that I waited on a couple of days ago, I want to mention something. In the past, my identity would have immediately reorganized around abusive people and around their emotional state. Are they mad? How do I fix this? What do I need to become so they'll approve of me? Okay? So basically, bottom line, I was the only waitress working. Like, no hostess was there. Like, it's just me and the manager and one chef, okay? It's like bright and early in the morning, 7 a.m. And I had maybe like 3 tables, I think, and the verbally aggressive one was one of them. And so anyway, I like walk over to their table, I like pre-bussed, and I left his plate because he was still eating. And I like had already dropped their check. I was like, okay, like whenever you guys are done eating, I'll head over and close you out on my little tablet. And they were like, oh yeah, thank you so much. Like super polite. Even though like I did clock something weird in his energy. Like I felt like he was being really weird. And I thought, okay, like he's starting to act weird and I don't know what his deal is. And I assumed it was something going on between him and his partner. And so I was just like, whatever. I just like removed myself, continued to do my job. And so then I closed out one of my tables. I came back. I think I like left the dish pit, came back to close out my table that was sitting 2 booths down from him, and then I turned around and I hear him like verbally just getting aggressive and screaming across the restaurant. He's like, when are you gonna close out our tab? Oh my effing God, this is bullshit. Like he's just going off. And me and this other customer, we're just like standing there like, okay, like you really need to like take a deep breath and regulate yourself there, partner. Like you've got massive issues. You got lots of mental issues going on. And anyway, I'm like closing out my table and I turn around. He's like coming back, stomping down the restaurant aisle with his tab that I handed him. And I just turn around and I said, cash or card? And he just literally goes, oh my fucking God, like turns around and just walks out. And so his wife ended up paying the tab, and I was like, wow, like how embarrassing for you. Like I would never be with a man like that. Like yikes, you know, like that's what was going through my head. Like my body felt activated, of course, like, but I did not abandon myself. I did not shift or reorganize my identity for him and his dysregulation, his self-destruction. I did not leave myself to appease, people please, or over-explain myself to this abuser. I stayed self-referential. I stayed internally referenced. And the way I love to describe this feeling in my body is it feels like I'm sitting in my own chair, like in my heart space and like grounded, like maybe like in my root chakra area. Like that's what I would say it feels like. It feels like I'm not going to sit here and outsource my identity through your emotional reactions and like your bullshit, what you've got going on. Like that's none of my business, you know? And so in the past, my identity would have immediately reorganized around his emotional state. Oh no, is he mad? How do I fix this? Like, who do I need to become so he'll approve of me? Okay? This time, my body noticed his energy, but my identity stayed with me. Okay? That's the difference between an externally referenced identity and an internally referenced one. So if you're listening to this and thinking, oh, I understand the concept, but my body still automatically fawns, okay, that's exactly why I created my seminar for July 22nd. Information isn't usually the missing piece. repetition, practice, learning how to stay with yourself under pressure is the missing piece. That embodiment is the missing piece. Okay? If you're ready to stop emotionally shape-shifting every time someone disapproves of you, I would love to walk you through the process inside my seminar. Okay? I love you guys so much. Be sure to check out all my new content that I just created on TikTok. Lots of fun, really creative videos that I've been creating the past couple of days. A lot of you are enjoying my role-playing videos of, showing you what it looks like to walk through unhealthy patterns and walk through the healthy patterns as a waitress, and how to deal with and navigate these abusive, severely dysregulated, crazy people while still remaining internally referenced within, okay? While still internally sourcing your own identity. And basically, I want to coin this. You're basically remaining energetically, psychologically unhooked and sovereign. You're literally sovereign from these individuals, and that's why they're self-destructing in real time, because they cannot grasp onto a healthy dynamic playing out, right? Because they're forced to deal with their own discomfort. So anyway, super, super good stuff coming up. I love you guys so much, and I will see y'all in the next episode. All links are going to be in the show notes below. I will see you there, guys. Oh, and by the way, really quick, early bird pricing is all the way through July 13th, and I do have limited spots, okay? So it's not going to be a big seminar. It's going to be a smaller cohort this go around, okay? Anyways, love you guys so much. Have a good rest of your day. Bye for now.